flowing through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Welcome along, everyone, to Odyssey Europe, Round 6, Mount Panorama. It's surely a very nice day for racing. Sunday. I haven't commentated one of these in a while, but here I am. And yeah, you can see we have quite a few cars on track tonight, or today, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, started a bit late into qualifying, but not too late as to miss anything. Dean Tulliman in the back row, GT Racing Audi, has the quickest lap so far. And you have yellows in the top of the mountain for Patrick Van Holm, who has managed to, not get in the way of anyone. And it's round 7. Oh no. Hang on, let me fix that. Thanks for the heads up, Richard. Oh boy, that means I mistitled the other stream as well. Oh, I lost count completely. Yikes. I'll fix that. Oh, okay. We've had a spin there from from Van Helm. And I was going board with Dean Solomon, who is on a very quick lap right now. Actually caught him right at the end of it. Oh yeah, I do remember I missed a week, yes, but I thought I was keeping count still. Apparently not. That's fine though. I'll quickly fix it, it's no biggie. Just give me a second here while I fix the stream title and also fix the title for Americas as well, because that's also round 6, so you know, I think it's important. That I fix the titling. Where is it? Yeah, I see there's 2 round 5s. Or sorry, no. Anyways, round 7. Okay, GT America's title has been updated. There were 2 round 6s, apologies. And now update this one to round 7. Thanks for the heads up, Richard. And yeah, okay, now I can devote my full attention to this. And Rob Zone has actually gone quickest in McLaren for 202 flat. Now, I don't know if you guys were here last night or yesterday or whatever. Oh, Rob Zone into the wall. I think he hit the inside wall there. Let's go on board here with him for the crash. Now, just pushing at his absolute hardest there. Was quite a bit up on himself, and then I think turned in a little bit too early. Bam, inside wall into the outside, and I mean that's the car done. So Robert Zone back into the pits. Dean Solomon is actually what's going on? Oh, okay, fix itself. So Dean Solomon is actually 6/10 up right now. Is going massively purple. If he can keep it together for the final 2 corners. Losing a little bit of time on the exit of the penultimate corner. Now entering the final one. He's going to take everything he can get here. Dean Solomon, of course, participated on the endurance race yesterday. I don't know if you guys were there for it. But we just had the 6 hours off Bathurst. And, yeah. Now we have the sprint race. So we had the sprint race on Thursday night, which was America's. Yesterday, we had the endurance race, which Richard, who was in chat, actually commentated. And today we have the sprint race. So it's been a very big Bathurst week, and it's cool to see just how the races play out differently within like each like division or championship, if you will, and each different category. As we see Bonnie Charles, who, very interestingly, I thought when I first saw him driving the Audi at Zolder, I thought that he was switching to the Audi full time, but no, he's driving the Audi in Europe and the Porsche in Americas. So that's something I haven't seen before. It's definitely interesting, driving 2 different cars across 2 different championships, but in the same league. And also in the what's it called, in the same league, and also within the same week. So quite impressive for him to do well consistently throughout like 2 different cars. As we have big yellows. Oh yeah, that's Abercrombie. Let's go back 30 seconds, figure out what happened here. So we have Abercrombie pushing. Let's go on board. McLaren is super rapid here, by the way, guys. Almost lost control there. Kept the brake going into the gantry, and then the car just lost control, completely spun. Oh, he wasn't holding the brakes though. Then what happened? Go to Helicam. See the Porsche. Oh, it's It's nothing big. It's just 2 incidents in the same track section. So that's what happened there. Dean Telemann, of course, is on provisional pole right now. And, oh, we do have Beats fighting for the pole here as well. And apologies for mispronouncing your name, I'm sure I have. And expect the McLarens to do well here. The McLarens are very fast cars. That Porsche got out of the way just in time. That was very nice. And Beats goes around the final corner to set a 2:01.3. So very good lap by Momo Beats here. Or Bites. I really don't know how to say that name. I'm so sorry. Biets. Biets? I'm going to say Biets. Rob Zone is not done. He was earlier or previously beat by Dean Telemann, but he's not done. He's up on himself by quite a lot actually. So trying to get the car slowed down, get it nicely rotated, especially for this corner right here, the spares box corner. That one is a tricky one to get right. And he is up on himself, but he is gonna need a lot more if he wants to get a provisional pole here. He's 4/10 up. Komisarov sets a very quick lap, not quick enough though for pole position. So yeah. Apologies. Yeah. So Rob Zone still trying to fight for pole. He's gonna need 6 tenths, which he only has 3 right now. But I think this is only a first push lap. So usually the way it works here is that your tires are not gonna be 100% offering grip on your first push lap. It's gonna be on the second one, which Rob is about to start. Bites has returned to garage, so I think he thinks his lap is enough, or he didn't have enough fuel for more runs. Either way, he will not be improving because he's in the pits for the final few push laps. Now, Dean Telemann is not up on himself, which does mean that he will have to start a new lap, and he will have the time. Rob Zone currently carrying 4 tenths through Sector 1 alone, so this is a really strong lap. Let's go on board with him here, the German driver in the McLaren. Of course, as I said before, the McLaren is really good on the straights here, and it's just a really strong car around this track, as we learned yesterday. And let's see what comes out of this. So he's pushing at the absolute limit. He needs 3.5 tenths, which Victor, truly allergic to apexes, said you're also in chat. Also, hello, you're also. And yeah, just look at how hard Rob Zone is pushing. That was a very nice middle sector there, and it is what he needs. Currently, he does have enough for pole position. Can he keep it together going out of Forest Elbow? Ooh, the tail kicked out there a little bit on the McLaren. That's going to be costly for him. Bleeding time through the straights is he now, as the camera system just lets me down. And currently, he's on the... it's going to be very cutthroat for pole position. Bites is going to be seeing this, and he's going to be thinking, oh, damn, have I messed this up? We don't know yet. And only time we'll be able to tell, as Rob Zone is going to have to take everything he possibly can through the final sector. Look at how hard he's pushing that McLaren, wrestling the car over the curb. The tail just kicks out completely, and it's 2.7 tenths right now for him, so he needs a tenth out of the final corner. Can he make it work? Rob Bites coming out of the final corner to try and claim pole position, but he hasn't. Or sorry, not Bites, Zone, Rob Zone. To try and claim pole position, he hasn't been able to. This man right here, can he do anything about it? Dean Telemann has had a really strong season both in Americas and in Europe, and he is going to be trying everything, but he messed up his exit out of Forest Elbow, and he knows that he backs out of his lap. He had 4 tenths, he had enough for pole, just couldn't get the lap together. Can anyone do anything to threaten for pole position? Well, currently not, and the gap at the top end of Silver is so big. Oh, Eduardo Perez on a push lap puts it into the wall, just trying to take everything. Took a little bit more than the car could, bit off more than he could chew, and then he went right into the wall. We have Tobias Vilgelis now in the low 4Y Dragon McLaren, pushing really hard. Hasn't been able to get the best lap he could. I know the pace that Vogelis has, and I know that he can do better. Question is, can he put the lap together? So currently, he needs 7/10 to gain at least one position on Vask in the Porsche. Can he do it? I think he will be one of the last cars qualifying. There's 2 cars still qualifying. One of them is Bonnie Charles, who's about to finish this lap. And can he gain any places here? The answer is no. Bonnie has not gained any places. Now Vogelis will finish his lap going across the final corner right now and across the line to put himself on the same position, although with a better margin. And Nightshade in the Lexus, interesting choice. Nightshade has qualified in P10, so we're gonna go in a short intermission, and when the grid is fully formed, we will be back, and I'll give you guys a run through the whole field of today's race.
Won't you take me home? Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. They say I'm dangerous 'cause I broke all their cages. No, I won't sit and take it. No, no. They left me for dead, I guess I'll never learn. Every time I break, there's just more pain to burn. They'll never, never, never learn. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come.
Okay, we are back. I see a lot of you have popped up in chat. Hello, Stephen Buckley, sorry. Welcome. Nothing much is up. We're just, racing. So that's great. Any racing is great racing in my books. Salve Guilherme. Real High in chat as well, saying howdy ho. Forza Motorsports for the win or not. I don't know. I've played the multiplayer. I think it's quite fun. It's definitely not a sim, but I think it's quite fun. Anyways, I'm going to give you guys a run through the field. So we have Roy Abercrombie in P14 in the McLaren. Number 153, we have Patrick Van Holm, also in a McLaren, number 131 in P13. Chris Rise in the Porsche, number 21 in the Team Schumikins Porsche. Victor Back in the Back Racing McLaren, number 50 in P11. P10, we have Nightshade in the Ambush Racing Lexus. Vogelis in the Low for Wide Dragon, number 187 McLaren. In P9, Vask in P3 in class. Previously I was saying overall. Vask in P3 in class, number 92 Porsche 911 992. Perez in P2, number 777 Lamborghini, beautiful livery. Tomás on silver pole position in the number 43 couple team McLaren. Bonnie Charles in the Mama Africa Audi Sport, number 26 Audi R8 in P5. In P4 we have Andrew Komisarov in the number 124 Porsche 911. In the back row GT Racing Audi, we have Dean Solomon, the highest place Audi, this one right here. number 59. In P2, we have Rob Zone in the Get Quick E-Racing McLaren, and your pole position is Bites in the Elgato Racing team, or Elgato. I don't know if it's the Elgato meme or if it's actually like Elgato, like the capture card brand. Richard Hartnett saying test in chat, and yeah. Yeah, Elgato the cat. That I know. But I mean, it could be the meme like Elgato, you know? Sí, bueno. So, I'm guessing you have some Spanish-speaking people in chat. Anyways, we see the formation lap get started for the race, and you can see all of the cars going down the hill, just rather at a comfortable pace on a Sunday drive pace. But this is not gonna be any Sunday drive, because this is Bathurst, this is Mount Panorama, and Buckley said it in chat perfectly. I raced the mountain and the mountain won, because, you know, driving here is it's like you're pushing at the absolute limit, right? And pushing at the limit itself, I'm going on board just to better visually represent. Going at the limit here is, I mean, going at the limit in and of itself is difficult enough, right? But when you're going at the limit in the mountain, you can just hear the walls whispering at you. You know, you can feel it. It's like, if you mess up, you're done. If you mess up, you're done. If you mess up, you're done. And the drivers are gonna have that lurking in the back of their minds every single lap. It's on the back of your head. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. But at the same time, if you don't push enough, you don't win. That's the complicated bit. And it gets real tricky. It's really hard. The mountain always wins. I mean, it didn't win yesterday. You're also yesterday, guys. I did a big feat in my racing career, because I did my first ever stint without crashing here. So that was a big achievement for me. I bet there will be a nice tattoo of a car on the wall by the 4th lap. I bet on the first one. So we're gonna bring back now the hood. Oh, that's not the hood. That's not the one I want. There we go. And racing Friday nights with GTMR, either Tuesday or Wednesdays with SRA. Oh, Richard, I haven't raced much, but built a new wood shop. Oh shoot, we have people building wood shops in chat. That's cool. Anyways, I'm not gonna get too distracted. And come race with us, Buckley. Don't race with SRA. I don't know who SRA is, but I'm sure they're great. But come race with us. All the sign up links are in the description down below. That being said, you can see all of the cars going double file, getting ready to start racing. It's a McLaren front row lockout. Can't say I'm too surprised. But yeah, here we go. They're about to go around the final corner, and the starting procedures will be initialized. All the drivers are going to be requested now to get up to 70 kilometers an hour. And we're waiting just the green flag for round 7 of the Odyssey European Championship. There is, green lap is waved. Bites has had a really good start. Rob Zone is going to have to react from Dean Solomon, who has had a good start as well. Dean Solomon trying to attack what he can on Rob Zone, but the Porsche of Komisarov is right there all over the back of him. Late reaction there by Dean Solomon. The Porsche trying to move back and forth, trying to get a position, and we already had a crash. Van Halm has had not a good start. Dean Solomon just has to hold a defensive line. Is the Porsche going to try anything down the inside? Yes, he will. Dean Solomon leaves the door open. Komisarov sees the opportunity and makes the move work. So now Komisarov brings him into the podium positions. But back here, look, we've had a fight between Perez and Tomás. Perez was trying to attack the McLaren of Tomás. The McLaren, though, just simply faster on the straights. Vilgal is going to try anything on Perez here. He was close enough to try and move there. Almost went for it. I saw him considering it. Not a good idea, though, to go for a move there in the mountain. Go back into the TV cam now. Trying to get us a view of all the cars. Oh! Bites has made a small mistake there. Kept it together, though. That's going to be a warning, but nothing major for him. That was almost really bad for your pole sitter in the McLaren. And of course, now the 1 hour race has kicked off. There is a mandated pit stop in this race. Keep in mind, I'll get into that later. But the race has kicked off, and now the drivers are going to be on their toes for the whole hour. It's going to be a long one for these guys. You know, the clock ticks by, and your eyes at the top of the mountain are just open all the time. And the drivers will definitely be on their tippity toes. Tomás just trying to run away from the threat of Perez. Perez, like I said before, almost got him on the starting stages of the first lap. But of course, don't take your eyes off of the screen yet, because things are guaranteed to get crazy. As Vilgal has gained a lot on the braking against Perez. And let's see what happens. Dean Solomon actually all over the back of Komisarov. So earlier, just 1 lap ago, he got overtaken by this Porsche, and now he's trying to gain back the position. Can Dean Solomon do anything about it? Of course, Dean Solomon was racing here yesterday on the 6 hour race. I'm not sure where their team finished. I missed that, actually, because I wasn't there for the finish of my own team. I mean, I was in the team chat, but I wasn't there, actually, like in game. Anyways, enough about yesterday. We're looking at today, and Dean Solomon is all over the rear wing of the Porsche, trying to get a move done, just couldn't do anything, not close enough. There was 2 tenths between the two of them. Are there any moves happening on track right now? Doesn't look like it. The camera system keeps letting me down. That's a big disappointment. I'm having to swap to just jiggle the cameras around. And let's go on board with Byte so that you guys can have a feel for what it's like to be at full pace up on the mountain. And as you can see, it's just so nuanced, everything on this track. You know, if you put a foot wrong, you're just done. You're done. You're completely done. And yeah, you gotta be on your tippity toes. So he has gotten through cleanly. Dean Solomon is still trying to get through the Porsche, and of course following through the mountain is very, very difficult. So the main overtaking opportunities are these 2 massive straights. Dean Solomon is within slipstream range. In ACC, slipstream range is 7 tenths. He is within 2. So that puts it into perspective just how close he is to the rear end of the Porsche, who Komisarov goes wide, tries to move back across. Dean Solomon sees the opportunity, tries to go the long way round, didn't quite work for him. So that's rough, and that has made him vulnerable to Boney Charles, who sees the opportunity here. Dean Solomon is going to want to be clearing this Porsche as quickly as he possibly can. He's clearly getting held up at this point. So that leaving the door open at the start has proved to be quite costly for him. Give me a second, guys. Stuff at home. Alright, I'm back. Apologies for that. Nice work from the drivers to keep it clean. I could not have said that better myself. And we have still control F5, Richard, said Buckley. Richard, I'm seeing your chats, I think, Richard. The Nissan is going to start being more competitive because a lot of leagues are using LFM bop adjustments. Yeah, the LFM bop adjustments are actually great. They're great. And yeah, we're gonna keep monitoring the battles up and down the grid, but this is the closest one right now between Solomon and Komisarov. Solomon just wasn't able to be as close to him this lap. Already refreshed it a couple of times, said Richard. And Dean Solomon, closest than he ever was. He's going to see an opportunity here. Is he going to take it? Not yet. He's all over the back of the Porsche, though. Let's hop on the rear wing. You can see the Audi right there. And I think he's just going to try to follow him through on the exit of the first corner. He's all over the back of the Porsche. And is he close enough to try anything down into turn 2? I don't know. I don't think so. The slipstream just not helping him enough. He's still going to go for it, though. He saw the opportunity there. Does he go for it? The Porsche had to commit to an inside line earlier, which means that the Audi is going to have a better exit. And there it is. But he's not close enough to do anything heading into Audi corner. Is he going to go for the inside? No way. That would be absolutely insane if he did. He's just going to have to bide his time, unfortunately, and wait for his opportunity on the next lap. But look at this. Look at how much the car in front just takes up of your viewing space. And of course, Komisarov just holding him up more and more every lap. It's really, yeah, exactly, real high. Great read there. This battle is really hurting their chances of just catching our zone. Because, oh yeah, Boney Charles is definitely enjoying this fight in front of him. But because, Dean is clearly the faster driver, but he just can't find anywhere to make the move work. Oh, and he hesitated there. Hesitating here is not the right choice. Oh, tap of the wall there as well for Dean Solomon. It's all unfolding for him. Rob Zone is trying to keep by Ted Bay, but he's just not able to. Oh, Tomas has been passed, actually, by Vilgalis for the lead of silver, and we actually missed that. Number 21 for the win. Said Bucky, or Buckley, sorry. So I think we have another number 21 aficionado or a Chris Rice fan. Either one, you have good taste, my friend. Chris Rice has been flying under the radar on the second half of the season, but he's a great driver. At least I believe that fully. And yeah, Tomas trying to gain back the place that he lost. Doesn't look like there's any damage on either of their McLarens. And I just noticed that this is not for the lead because Perez is leading and with quite a big lead. Back is all over the back of the Lexus of Nightshade. Nightshade, who was also in the endurance race yesterday in a 296. I saw him quite a lot. Most of the times being a blue flag, but Nightshade is a great guy. Don't get me wrong, guys. Looking to have a better race than yesterday, that's for sure. Nightshade is. And Dean Solomon trying to get back close to Komisarov again. I don't know how the title fight is looking. I need to take a look at the standings. Okay, apologies. And yeah, Dean Solomon is just dropping back now. Komisarov has seemed to be getting on with it. PBs both from, oh, Perez has overtaken Boney. So Boney has really dropped out of the fight now. I think he hit a wall. Yeah, there is damage on the front of the Audi. Take a look. There is damage on the front of that Audi, so I think he has hit a wall. And both drivers now facing the 203s. So, I mean, not bad pace. I missed a lot so far with technical issues, but I think I'm sorted out. Any cool replays? Actually, now that you've mentioned it, there's not any fights happening in the field. So what we're gonna do is take a look at what happened with Perez, number 777, because he has somehow passed both Tomas and or was he ahead of them the whole time? No, he wasn't. So what happened that Perez passed both Vigelis and Tomas? Is he ahead of them already? No. Oh, now he is. So what happened? He's already ahead at this point. He's not ahead at this point, so it must have been at the mountain. Oh, there it is. There it is. So just Perez pacing hard, and Tomas making a mistake there. Although we need to go back because we had a crash. We've just had a big crash. I'm pretty sure. Or am I mistaken? Boney Charles has returned. Is in the pits. Oh, what's happening? No, but I think, hello? Is the server down or have I lost connection? Oh my god, I have lost connection. Apologies guys, give me a second here. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. Jesus. Server's still running, so that's a mistake on my end, or troubles on my end. Give me a second. Oh no, we're missing out on racing now. Technical issues, guys. Rejoining the server now.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Okay, we're back. We have returned. That's weird. I'm glad it happened today, not yesterday, though. Let me get my software back up and running. There we go. Alright, let me give you guys imagery again, and there we go, we're back. We're back in the race as if nothing ever even happened. Because nothing actually happened. Bites is still in the lead. Back on the broadcasting camera. Thank you for the praise there, although I did nothing special. Dean Solomon has come into the pits, so I think this might be an undercut attempt from Dean Solomon. Let's see how long he takes on his pit stop. Stopped at the 57 mark. Stopped for a while, he is. Maybe he forgot to take off tires. Yeah, he stopped for a long time. So, Dean Solomon taking tires. With 15 minutes off the race went by only. Rob Zone has the purple lap. And, but the car in front, Bites, is still pacing faster. It could be because he had the replay feature. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I had no clue. Thank you for letting me know, Richard. This is my first season commentating, so the inexperience, I guess, it shows. As Tomas is catching back up to Vigelis, who seems to have made a mistake, actually, in the middle of the mountain there. We hop on the rear wing to see the McLaren, and just look how close to all these guys are. I mean, it's crazy, really, how hard you're pushing, how close to the mountain you are. As number 131, Van Halm has gone off and has rejoined safely, so that's nice to see. Dean Solomon is only exiting the pits now, so maybe technical issues for Dean. So that's interesting. Oh, is that Tomas lagging or is that me lagging? It's me lagging again. Oh, and I'm back. I have no idea what's happening. Hi Clone, welcome to chat. Like it's in 1 hour race, you watch 2 replays. The replays will be split into 3 sections. I see. We have more yellows. Not yellows, but white flags now for a slow car. So this leads me to believe that Van Halm has suspension damage, just based on how the car is moving. And I'm lagging again. Oh boy. Yeah. If this keeps lagging, guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This has never happened before. This has never happened before. Oh, and it's happening again. Why? Why? Oh no, we have flying cars everywhere. Oh yeah, my Steam is dying as well. The stream is still working though. I lost connection again, I believe. Okay guys, I'm gonna try this one more time. If this doesn't work, I don't know if I'm gonna call it or not, but I really apologize. I have no control over this. This has literally never happened before.
Green light, go, go, go.
I don't know. I have no idea. I really have no idea. But Chris Rise is stopped on a pit exit. Let me set the hood up again. Okay, we are back once more. I think internet issues, yes, because my Steam is losing connection as well. But we're back nonetheless. Hopefully that was the last of it. My Steam is dying. I'm just glad that no one's race is being affected. This is just an issue on my end, the broadcaster. Which, I mean, it has resulted in some funny moments. You saw some flying cars there. And I think we didn't miss out on too much drama because the field has been spreading out more and more. And yeah, we see people just settling into their own pace. You know, just trying to build their gaps. But Rob Zone is still trying to gain on Bytes, and I think he's succeeding at it because last lap he set a purple lap, a 2:01.4, so that's quite fast. And I think he's settling into a groove now. He's going to be pushing harder and harder to try and catch the McLaren of Bytes. Another 10 wiped out on this lap. But Bytes, interestingly, was faster this lap. Not fastest, but faster. And let's ride on board with him to take a look at what lines he's taking in the McLaren. Not a lot you can see out of the cockpit of this car. Oh, I think he made a mistake there. Yeah, he made a mistake. The gap went up quite a bit, actually. Also, let's go on board with the Lexus of Nightshade. Have a listen to that V8 engine. No, this is not a stream for kids. What's it called? I have set it myself as a not for kids stream. And that seems to be the end of my network issues. As we listen to the Lexus going by, sounds like a NASCAR almost. More tame, but yeah. A little bit of a NASCAR. And yeah, just look at the way the car moves over the bumps. It looks so cool. Sorry, I'll stop gushing over the Lexus. Wu-Tang is for the children. What the hell said Richard? I don't know why. I'm guessing still over the chat bugging. As Bites, I think, has made a mistake also, because now Rob Zone is in the slipstream zone. See what I did there? Lexus Power! GTD Pro Champs. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get on the Lexus hype train. That being said, I think we're about to see a fight for the lead kickoff, because Zone is within slipstream range. Richard is just a clown, to be honest. That I could have said better myself. And Rob Zone 6/10 behind Bites, and that's gonna be very, very moralizing for him. He's gonna see that, and he smells blood. Definitely. Let's ride on board with him as he tries to follow the other McLaren. It's a two-way British fight for the win here. And don't count Komisarov out just yet. Yeah, his pace might not be able to match these two, but if they have fireworks, he can just soar right through. And we can see also the difference in lines between the two drivers. You can see that Zone is shaving off a lot more speed, or a lot less speed on the first part of Skyline, the corner that goes down, but then he has to shave off more speed on the later section. That's an approach similar to what I do in the Lambo. And we have Rob Zone within 6/10 of Bites, so he's closer than last lap. Last lap the gap was 9/10, and now it's 5/10. So he's well within slipstreaming range now, and he's just trying to gain and gain and gain. On that exit, Bites seems to be the better driver as we move into Helicam here. I don't know why I can't hear the helicopter, but we are in the helicopter cam, and oh, blue flags almost get in the way there. Yellow flags by Vilgalis, who has crashed at the top of the mountain. So Vilgalis crashed at the top of the mountain, lost position to Tomas. And Nightshade will be also getting close, thanks to that crash. So if Nightshade can keep it together, he can maybe even pull himself into the podium here. And that's the magic of Mount Panorama, of Bathurst. Rob Zone, though, still trying to gain on Bites. And let's see what he can do. Bites, of course, has been leading every lap of this race so far. He just had a massively clean start and just absolutely ran away with it. And now he's gaining again, gaining through the mountain, which is what you want to do. You want to be as close as you can in the mountain so that you can exit into the big straight right up on that rear wing of the car, you know, so that it's digging a hole through the air for you, so that you can just pull away in the slipstream. And these guys are just ramping up their pace more and more. One wants to run away from the other wants to catch the other. So yeah, really interesting to see that play out. Gap right now down to 8/10. So he just dropped out of the slipstreaming range. And I think we're going to see a little bit of seesawing before anything serious actually happens between these two. And yeah, I ran out of my words there for a second, but Rob Zone has dropped back a little bit more once again. And Bites is going to be feeling slightly less pressure at this point, as number 131 Venholm again has made a mistake, this time on the chicane. Very nice awareness from the driver though, even though he's making mistakes like this. Oh, we have another spinning McLaren. That was Abercrombie spinning in front of Venholm, and he spun again on the rejoin. And now we have Perez catching up to them, to lap them actually, the race leader in silver. Very nice to see Perez leading the race.
He's been showing pace all season long, and now he's leading. So that's good to see. As Zone got close to Bites once again. Let's see what he can do. Look at this camera. Look how close to the wall they are. Absolutely epic. Yes, he did resafe jointly. Oh, I think Bites touched the wall there. I think Bites touched the wall. Let's go on a replay here. Let's go on board with him. Pushing maybe a little bit too hard and tap the wall there. Slightest tap. It's gonna be like a second of damage for max. Slow wall tap. Interesting to see just how hard everyone is pushing. And 7/10 the gap now, which means that Zone is in the slipstream range. And car number 26, Boney Charles. That's not Boney. Oh, Boney is facing the wrong way in Bentley corner. Let's go back 15 seconds. And we just missed the crash. Oh, damn. Yeah, but you can guess what happened. Locked up the inside, probably spun around and hit the wall. So now he's facing the wrong way, and that's a tricky one to get out of, but he managed to do so quite safely. And Rob Zone is the closest he ever was to Bites. 5/10 now only. So he's going to be getting a lot of slipstream on the run up to turn 2. And let's see if he can get a run here. I highly doubt it. But what this will allow is for him to follow closer than he ever has. Did Rise quit again? Rise did quit. Rise did quit. Rise is not in the race anymore. And we switch to TV1 here, and we can now see the cars going by. I'll switch to the second one even, because we can see both cars going. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Just how hard they're pushing. No wall taps from any of them. Rob Zone following the closest he ever has now. He sees the win and he wants it. He wants it really bad. He's going to be pushing for it, but he just loses time coming out of Skyline every single time. Gap now down to 7/10. Before, it was 4. So on the final bit of the mountain section, he seems to be a little bit weaker. I say that though, but now the gap is 7/10. Never mind. Yeah. So the gap is 7/10 once again. No other fights going on track. This is literally everything you have to watch. And you're gonna see the cars entering this corner. The McLaren enters it at the speed of about 286 kph. Depending on your setup. The leaders on the race yesterday on the 6 hours were doing 286 kph on the entry off that corner. The rest of the cars, the normal ones, are going to be doing 279, 280, 282 maybe. But no such speeds as 286. I don't know how quick the McLaren of Bites is going on the straight, but I'm just telling you how quick it was going for the leaders yesterday. Which, to be fair, it looks like they were in a super aggressive setup. And there you can see the driver, super focused. You can even see his eyes. That's how focused he is. And Rob Zone, I guess he's just waiting for a mistake now. He can't quite follow us closely through the mountain section. And he is going to be awaiting that mistake. You know, I could really use some water right now. I'm really thirsty. Okay, this is the closest that Rob Zone has been, but we're about to enter the mounted section, so let's see how that gap is by the end of it. It looks like it's maintaining. It is maintaining, as back is yellow flagged. It looks like a big crash. We'll go back 15 seconds. See what happened. So braking, yes, the car turned in, clips the curb and spins round. Quite simple, but he's damaged everywhere. So something must have gone wrong in the mountain for him. Something must have definitely gone wrong in the mountain as we reach the halfway mark of the race. Literally over half the grid is McLaren as well. I mean, it is the strongest car right now as both the leaders come into the pit in the halfway mark. The question is, who's going to take tires? Who isn't? This is really interesting. Let's follow here. See what happens. See who has the best stop, because getting a good stop is also part of it. Is Bytes going to try to fix his damage? If he tries to fix that damage, that might mean losing the position. They both stop. Who is going to have the better stop? Is it going to be Zone or Bytes? Komisarov stays out, inherits P1 over that. And let's see who gets their car dropped. Let's see which pit crew has done better. They're both stopped for a long time, so they're both taking tires. Same strategy for the two of them. Is Bytes going to fix his damage? This will be a very big defining factor. Just having the better stop. It's going to be big here. It's going to be big. Oh, Bytes gets dropped. Zone gets dropped first. Zone got dropped first. So Bytes might have fixed his damage, but that cost him an on-track position. Crucial on-track position. Both of them taking tires. And now we have a new net race leader, and that is Rob Zone. Where's Dean Solomon? In the mountains still. Look at how much time Dean Solomon lost. He should still be P2, I believe. So their fastest laps are Rob Zone has a 2:01.4. No, sorry. What? Oh. What? Yeah, okay, never mind. So Rob Zone's best lap is a 2:01.415. Bytes' best lap is a 2:01.475. So marginally favorable towards Rob Zone, who is actually about to catch lap traffic off Perez. No, not lap traffic. This is not lap traffic. This is just purely in virtue of them taking tires. So, in virtue of them taking tires, oh, hang on. Number 50, back has crashed. Let's go back. Yes, they are very fast, but back has had an incident again, and he had just fixed up his car as well. Let's see what happened. What happened? Was it not an incident? Maybe it was just bugged. But Rob Zone has crucially gotten clear of Perez very quickly. Can Bytes clear Perez quickly as well? Perez, of course, I think he's not going to try to jeopardize his own race too much. He's going to look to get out of the way very quickly, which he did. Sudden loss of talent, said Di Rosso. And Perez played that out very smartly. Just trying to lose minimum time so that he can prioritize his own race against Tomas. And of course, this also means that if Bytes wants to try and chase down his own, he has clean air to do it. And he's going to need it because gap now in 2 seconds. So all of a sudden, after the pit stop, the race has just swung in favor of Zone. And I'm going to grab water. I can't. I'll be right back. I'm back. Probably would help your voice if you spoke a little slower. Guy talks so fast, like he drank 6 Red Bulls after taking Adderall and cocaine. And who says I hasn't? I'm just a good commentator. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. What can I say? Just get excited quickly. That's all. That's literally it. I just get excited quickly. That being said, what? Oh, the gap has been going down. So, oh, what's happening? Okay, it fixed itself. The gap has been going down. Komisarov still leading, but that's not gonna transpire for too long once he takes his pit stop. Just your poor voice. Well, what can I say? What can I say? But I appreciate that. I do appreciate the compliment. And the gap now down to a second. So it has swung back and forth, and now it's swung back. The gap is now down to less than a second between Bites and Zone. This looks like it's gonna be a fight till the end between the two of them. None of them is gonna want to concede, and I think that's gonna become quite clear quite soon. These guys are just absolutely rapid. New fastest lap of the race by Bites. And it's not the fastest lap of the race because it's the same exact lap time that Rob Zone did. So both drivers now are purple. You can see it on the board. They're both purple. I've never seen this before. I have never seen this before. They're so evenly matched. They're both purple. I'm guessing that occasion the purple lap goes to whoever said it first. In that case, it'll be Zone. But Bice is just quickly catching him now. I mean, quickly. Let's take a look at the mountain section. We know that's a weaker bit for Zone, and it shows. I've never seen it in ACC before. It hasn't happened like with me being there. I am genuinely surprised. That's amazing. I hate this camera system, Jesus. Gap now down to 4/10, so it's the closest it's ever been. And Zone just hasn't had a response to it so far. Take a look at the rear wing. Off Zone, I mean. Look at how close the McLaren is, and he's gaining on braking. And just trying to make up time. Trying to find an opening here and get through. The gap is super close, and any mistake will be rather costly. Now we don't have 2 purple guys anymore because Bites has just done a 2:01.1. Now matching the pace of the quicker guys in the endurance race yesterday. So they're pacing hard. I mean, their cars are light, fresh tires and everything, so it does make sense. And the pace is just going to ramp up more and more from here till the end. It's just going to be straight hot lapping. And it's going to have to be a big defense here by Zone if he wants to survive, because he hasn't had any answers to his pace yet. That's the plain truth. The first stint, Bites was closer. Second stint, not so much. And this begs the question, was taking tires really the best option here? My answer is I don't think so. The DAG is not that big here. I don't think it's big enough to justify taking tires in a 1 hour race. I really don't. But especially with how long the lap is here, I don't think they could have gained 27 seconds in 30 minutes. With the way that the price spread works, but who knows? That was that's based on my opinion of yesterday's race, but this is not yesterday's race. This is today's race. So who am I to say? That being said, gap now down to just a single tenth, so he will be attacking. Expect an attack anytime now, and I think it's gonna come rather sooner than later. Got really close to the rear end of that McLaren there. Was close enough to kiss even. And the Porsche, they're getting out of the way very nicely. Appreciate that for the Porsche. And look how close to the limit they are. They're just taking everything. Zone, just trying to defend best he can, but what can he do? What can he do? It's a 2019 by both of them. And he's just super close. Number 131, another yellow flag for him. And this race is just a nightmare for Van Halm right now. Who, just to put in perspective, the leaders have done 20 laps. Van Halm has done 13. But I appreciate just the endurance from Van Halm for just carrying on regardless. That's really impressive. So I do appreciate that. And yeah, we can see how small the gap is, and I think Bites is just playing with his foot at this point. He's just waiting for the right moment to strike. 131 going slowly on the straight. I think that's due to the damage. That must be due to the damage. And it seems that Bites has a really good grasp of the situation right now against Rob Zone. And I hate this TV system. I've said that before. I'm saying it again. I hate it. When it works really well. But when it doesn't work, Jesus. And yeah, you could see there Boney Charles getting out of the way so that they could fight. My throat is already dry again. Oh! I'm glad we saw that. We're picking up with Tamaz and Vilgalis because they're fighting for position. And back has gotten yellows. Oh, it's just a bug. So we have two different fights for position going on between two different sets of McLarens. Oh! Tamaz spins in the wall at Audi corner. And the leaders are right behind him, so that fight is gone. And the leaders are just right there. So this could imply many things. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. And any mistake will be super costly for any of them. Rob Zone has been able to pace a little bit more last lap, but still not able to pull away. He will have a lifeline through the slipstream. Oh! Oh, big drama. Big drama. Big drama. 2 touches there. I don't even know what happened. Let's go back and watch it through Helicam. I went back the wrong amount. I went back the wrong amount. Oh no, I went back 60 seconds instead of going back 15 seconds. So let's go back 30 and see what happened here. So, Zone exiting the corner. Tamaz just gets in the way of the two of them. He moved into the racing line. He was out of the racing line. He moved into the racing line. And I'm lagging again. So I think it's the replays that are causing this. Oh, but we're back. I think we're back. We're back, yes. So, should be penalties going in the way of Tomas over that. That's really unfortunate. Everything unfolded for Tomas that lap. Oh my god. It's happening. Oh no! It came back. Okay. Oh my god. Is it happening or is it not happening? No, it is happening. That's a flying Porsche. Oh my god. Okay, I don't think we'll have any more replays. I think that we will not have any more replays. Apologies for that once again. Oh no.
Green light, give it all you can.
We are back. We are back though. We're back. We didn't miss the pass for the lead, most importantly. Yeah, I think I might. It's hard to wonder. It's hard to tell. I wonder if he's even at fault. It's up to the overtaking driver to make a safe overtake, but we can't see it anymore unless you pull it up again. Yeah, my ACC might be due for a reinstall. I'll worry about that before Suzuka because that's the most important thing for me. I'll definitely get to that before Suzuka. But I mean, I agree that it's up to the overtaking drivers to overtake responsibly, but I don't know. I still think that there's, because like, yeah, of course the overtaking driver has to drive responsibly, but if you don't move predictably, you know, because he moved in and out of the racing line, and that's I think where the argument can be made. But I don't know, I'd have to look at it more. Yeah, not as much gain from bites this lap. Oh! Oh my god, I got completely unfocused there for a second. What happened? We can't even look at the replay because I know it's gonna bug my game, but I think zone just went sideways. And the bites had to slow down. He had nowhere to go. So now this has become a race of attrition. In the final 10 minutes of the race, let's see what happens here. Bice is going to be wanting to get that pass done as soon as possible. And I think Zone's tires will be flat spotted at this point. This track is truly Monaco in another place. Wow. Yeah, it is. It is. It really is. No such thing as a small crash here. And I say that, and we see yellow flags for Van Halm again. Poor guy, but I really appreciate him just still chugging on. He will not even see 20 laps this race. He has driven only 15 laps. And with 9 minutes left on the clock, he will not see 20. Oh my god, it's happening again. It's like nightshading the endurance race, that's right. I really apologize for this, guys. I don't know what is happening. I think something might have corrupted in my ACC, I'm not sure. This has never happened before. And you see all the cars racing out of the mountain. Okay, well, it's back now. Hopefully it remains like this. Because Bites is all over the back. Oh my god. Not now. Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, is it fully done now? Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. I cannot believe it. I simply cannot believe it. I'm so sorry. This is really not good. I will. I definitely will.
Give it all you can.
Like I said, never happened before. Well, good news is we didn't miss the pass for the lead. There it is. Falta da internet BR in a nutshell. Damn right. Damn right. Guilherme knows. My throat is not happy today. When is it ever though with how much I abuse my voice? 7 minutes left on the clock. And number 131, Van Holm, again, a lap later, has gone into the wall at Forest Elbow. Oh, it's just painful to watch, isn't it? Oh! Oh no! Oh no, we missed the pass! We have missed the pass! Never back down, never what? But Rob Zone is still close though. He's within slipstreaming range. He's gonna try to gain the place back. Bites will see this. He's gonna go defensive on the inside, squeezing him all the way to the outside, but he keeps it in there. He's gonna try now. He's gonna have the inside. He has the advantage. Braking late. Can he get stopped in time? Yes, he can. He got it stopped, and he gained the place back. We have missed the first pass. We have not missed the second one, though. And Bites is going to see this, and he's definitely going to be upset. They almost make contact there, heading into the final corner of the track. This has been an absolutely amazing fight. Somehow, they haven't crashed. Rob Zona doesn't react. Bites had pulled alongside to try and make a move done, to try and get a move done there. But he just couldn't. The slipstream or the toe or the run that he had was never strong enough. And this has culminated in what you guys just saw. This is absolutely crazy. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go. So we're on the dying stages of this race. And there's absolutely nothing between these two. The gloves have come off. And the jabs are being thrown right now. All the cards have been placed on the deck. And they're betting everything to try and win it all on the most dangerous track of the calendar on the final 5 minutes. So Rob Zone lost the lead, regained it in a massive feat there. That was amazing to watch. I saw a train wreck incoming somehow. Both drivers respected each other enough to not do that. And now we see... Oh my god. Bites was just... Zone was just pushing so hard he went into the gravel. We have yellows for Nightshade. Oh my god. Just behind the leaders, we have a car park. We have a car park, but we cannot dwell in that too long because we need to look at the fight for the win. And, sorry, I was just catching my breath there. Has been quite amazing, that one. And I think we're gonna see another attack set up by Bites on the dying stages of this race. Of course, he put it on pole, and he has the fastest lap. But right now, most importantly, he does not have the lead. The lead is something which he doesn't possess. And Komisarov, who has been leading, but he still has to do his mandated pit stop, because in this race there is one mandated pit stop. I think he's going to be hoping that these two crash into each other so that he can take a surprise win right at the end. But the gap is going down and down and down and down. Is Zone going to have to go defensive into turn 2? No, he won't. Turn 3, Audi corner coming right up. One of the trickiest corners in my opinion. And they're side by side, heading into Audi corner somehow, side by side. He's going to try a switchback. This has been a switchback attempt, and they're both in the wall. The two of them have crashed into each other. Bites still stopped. Zone gets the move, then he crashes into Bites. This has become truly a race of attrition, and there is the crash that Komisarov has been hoping for. It has all unfolded, and I don't even know who's at fault. The stewards will definitely want to take a look at this. Everything has unfolded, and the win might have landed into Komisarov's lap on this one. He's going to be seeing that. He's going to be coming into the pits either this or the next lap. And there's more yellows. There's more yellows. Zone has gone wide. So Bites has taken the I don't even know if it's a lead anymore. I don't even know if it's a lead anymore. I don't know who caused that crash. I don't even know what happened there. They sent it too wide in a corner that you can't send too wide, and a surprised Pikachu meme happened. You know, I don't know what they were expecting out of that. I mean, yeah. And we see Komisarov just pushing as hard as he can. He has a chance at winning this race, but it's all gonna come down. The crash was long overdue. I agree, Richard. Let's see if Komisarov will be able to take the lead of the race. It's going to be close. It's definitely going to be close. Look at where Bites is. Look at where Komisarov is. This is going to have to be the best stop of his life, but I don't think it's going to be enough still. Even with the crash. He needed a bigger crash to be able to win. So Bites is leading into the final lap. Where is Komisarov? Komisarov is exiting now. He wasn't able to take the lead, just not enough pace there. But Komisarov might have a chance unless he has a bad stop. Well, yeah, that was before that's with the stream delay. And yeah, just unfortunate to see a battle like that end like this. I was hoping that Komisarov would have won that, because that would be an absolutely hero story. But yeah, final lap. Final time going through the mountain for Bites, who has fought an absolute fist fight to be where he is right now. There was a lot of bumper to bumper action, and Zone got yellows there. So it's all unfolding. 15-second time penalty for Bites. So all Zone needs to do, because of the crash, so the stewards have deemed the crash to be Bites' fault. So all that Zone needs to do now to win this race is finish within 15 seconds. Guess what? The gap right now, 5. 5 seconds between Zone and Bites. Zone can absolutely win this, and Komisarov can get himself to a podium. Komisarov can get himself a podium finish. Gaps him between the leader and him right now, 9 seconds. So it was a desperate move by Bites. Definitely not the correct call. He's gonna go into the final corner. He's gonna see the checkered flag being waved. Goes across the final corner, sees the checkered flag being waved, goes across the line to finish first.
Finish the race.
But not to win the race, because the win has landed into the lap of this man right here. Rob Zone has won the race today. Komisarov will finish P2 with the penalty. Dean Solomon going to finish P4. A lot of cars still going by in the mountain. P3 for Nightshade in the Lexus. So really good finish by Nightshade there. Podium finish for him. Yeah, mid-second, sorry. We see Dean Solomon coming out of the mountain for the final time. good race he's had today, and he's gonna want to get this done. Back row GT Racing Audi. Number 59, Dean Solomon, great guy, very quick guy as well, very, what's it called? Consistent, great driver. Absolutely, cannot praise him enough. And he's only some few seconds away from crossing the line and finishing the race with a strong P4. Tamaz finished P2. And now we just have the silver leader to go. Perez, who has done absolutely everything he needed to do today, has finished with a dominating performance. So Perez sees the fireworks, sees the colored smoke in the air, and he's gonna be very excited to go across the line and win the silver race. So good job, Eduardo Perez, Spaniard. Oral is my favorite league, said Abdul. That was a fun ending, said Guilherme. And I can only agree with the two of them when they said that it's Oral is their favorite league and that it's been a strong ending. That being said, I'll catch you guys again on Thursday night for the next round of the European Series. And yeah, see you guys on Thursday and on the next Sunday for the next race. No interviews today, but yeah, Van Helm never giving up. True. You know what? Hang on. The race is not done. The race is not done. Van Helm has finished the race. It's been absolutely rough for him. He has managed to get the checkered flag, even with everything. So the moral of the story: never give up. Finished 11 laps behind, still finish. So you know what? Chat, a round of applause to him. Get in there. That's right. That being said, Ivan Felipe Silveira. Wish you guys a great week. And yeah, I'll catch you guys again on Thursday night. Oh, also drama in chat. Ooh, I like drama. Anyways, bye.
Say I'm good-hearted, but I'm just getting started. Got my eyes on the target. No. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Green light, go, go, go.
They say I'm dangerous, 'cause I broke all the cages. No, I won't sit and take it. No. They left me for dead, I guess I'll never learn. Every time I break, there's just more pain to burn. They'll never learn. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty. Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.